Hello everyone, welcome to the channel bloomskills. Today I'm here with an interesting topic, 5 strategies to create a positive relationship with students. As teachers, we wonder at times how to build a relationship with students because nowadays the learning atmosphere varies from a traditional classroom to a differentiated classroom. So for each atmosphere, the different way of handling student is very become essential. So how to understand that difference and how you can create a positive relationship as teachers to your students. So without further delay, let's get into the video. So very first thing, you try to give importance to all the students in the class. You must create an atmosphere like you give importance to all the students, such as you don't ignore them at any cost. This is a little thing what everyone will expect from all the others. Even as a teachers, we expect this from our colleagues and from all the parallel teachers, everyone else. So the same way the younger children whom we handle them are very sensitive to this particular point. It is very necessary that each student should think the teacher is giving importance to them. So when they think like that, definitely their thought process varies with the subject, with the class you take, and automatically they get motivated towards you and towards your class. So this is a simple tip that I like to share with you all people. And definitely an interactive environment is very necessary. You can't every time to make them to say don't stand, don't talk. That is not right in a class. The class should be very lively. How you can bring a lively class? It is only with the interactive sessions you conduct. That is why we conduct various activities among children to make them to understand each other, and we also conduct activities and individual activities to make them to show their abilities, and we also give a time for them to interact with us. These are some of the tips. We have to see that it is taken care. Greet them with smile because a little smile can change their world. Every time, sometimes if you see, we be in so much of hurry, we don't know what to do, we rush up to the class. That time we find some students greet us, but we don't even bother with our busy schedule. We try to neglect. This happens only by mistake, but we should also see this is not happening at any time. When we step into our school, we must see that we take care of each and every second. We see the student and we see the environment around us. So that is very important. So every time you make sure you smile at your kids and see the difference between the class environment. Use positive terms, motivating terms in the class, which makes the learners happy and try to stay motivated. The kids are very sensitive. When we say a term, they try to imitate us and they try to talk like that. So it is very necessary that we should see that the positive terms are used from us to the kids and as well as between our colleagues. At times, I have seen so many teachers when they are talking among themselves, the kids try to observe the teachers and they try to understand what they are talking and imitate them. So all those type of environment kindly avoid to make your class interesting and to have a positive relationship with your kids. Call the names of the students every few minutes during the class to grab their attention to the class. It is definitely you can't get into the class and you can't take continuously carbon plus hydrogen is ethylene or bromine or hydrogen plus oxygen is water continuously. Please avoid taking class continuously. There must be a break, and you must also allot a time for interaction, for questioning, for talking among themselves. So all these things should be put up in one class to make the students more attentive. When we take the class continuously also, obviously the children get bored. So we should see the class is not continuous, and we also see that the class is attended very well by the student, because few students will be physically present and mentally absent. So this is a simple dialogues we hear from our teachers also. So we must see that the children are attentive in our class. So very simple way to note down that is to call the name of your student every minute. If you see they are getting distracted or diverted among their friends when we are taking the class. Small activities like you can ask them to answer for your questions, or you can ask them to talk about themselves in between whatever their perceptions according to the concept you teach. So these things make them engaged, grab their attention during the class time. Try to interact with them and get to know them and their abilities. Whenever you have some free period, you wanted to go to the class and you want to sit and do some work, you try to interact with them. You try to know about their abilities. When you are being a class teacher of some class, you don't know what to do with few kids when they are not studying. When you talk to them, you will come to know about various things. So that is one simple tip I would like to say to all the teachers. Try to interact with the kids and understand their likes and dislikes. From the likes, you take the best and you can make the child to spark in a second. Giving importance, talking to kids, students are important to create interest for them. So this is the simple 5 ways what I feel that we teachers need to know or understand when we are handling the younger generation, which is a very sensitive generation. Thank you and happy learning.